welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here on my channel, before you do anything, make sure you click that shiny little subscribe button below. Thank you so much. So this segment is going to be about a new drugstore foundation that hit the streets once again. And this time I'm going to be doing a first impression on the Maybelline Dream Cushion Luminous Foundation. So really excited to try this one out. I got it at the Bath & Beyond. I haven't seen it yet at other stores, but I know it's their spring collection, so I'm sure you'll be seeing it sometime in the near future, maybe in January, I'm thinking. But so the quick 411 on this product, I'm not going to get too lengthy and wordy on it because I know a lot of you guys that are probably stalking and researching this product already know all the deets, but the price is $15.99, which I think is a little steep for a drugstore foundation. And what's crazy is it's a half an ounce of foundation. Typically, like, foundations are 1 ounce, so only $15.99 for half an ounce. That seems like we might be getting played. But, you know, let's see if it's worth it, or maybe if you have a coupon, like at a drugstore like CVS or Walgreens, that would probably be a good way to go. Let me see. So there's 9 shades, which is a little scary. Of course, that's not gonna touch all demographics of skin tones. I'm having a little bit of nightmares about my last first impression with my L'Oreal. A little bit of, yeah, that was rough, but hopefully I'll have a little bit better luck with this one. So out of the 9 shades, 3 were kind of calling to me. I believe it's 30, 40, and 45. It's warm nude is 30. I think the 40 was true beige and 45 was medium beige. Here is the 411 on these. So for my skin type, 30 was pretty. I like the undertone and everything, but it looked a little too light for me. 40 probably would be more of my skin type, but it had that pink undertone. So you know how I feel about that. So didn't go with that one. And so the next shade was 45. I already know I think it's gonna be a little too dark for me, but the undertone was more my style. So I figure I already put, you know, highlighter, foundation, or concealer. I can bring it down a little bit. So I'm gonna see how that works. And yeah, so as far as the claims, they don't really say anything specifically other than it's complete luminous coverage, whatever that means. So if you're not into a luminosity, you might not wanna try this foundation, but it doesn't talk about if it's light, medium coverage, long wearing, none of that. It doesn't get into any of that. So what I'm going to do is first we're going to do an application test. So I'm going to try it with the applicator, which comes with this. And I'm going to try that with one side. I'm going to try my good old buffing brush by IT Cosmetics on this side. See which way I like it better. Then I'm going to be doing some check-ins to see how it's wearing. And then I'm also going to be doing some photographing with natural light, flashlight. Not a flashlight, but with the flash. So you can see how it photographs, if there's flashback, if it ends up oxidizing on me, and all that. So I already did my brows, I already did my eyes. So I did moisturize, I did prime with my Too Faced hangover primer. And so we could just get started, and yeah. So let me see, it's 11:10. So we're gonna see what happens. You take it like so, you flip it. There usually is a tab right there, but I took it off, so that's what it'll look like. So I'm just going to dab this side, and then we're gonna get to it. So I'm pretty happy with this applicator. This isn't my first go-to when applying a foundation, but I do think it works well with the product, so I thought that was a win for Maybelline. And as far as my IT Cosmetics brush, I did love the way that worked with the product as well. I do think it helps the foundation go a longer way, and you have a little bit more control over the product and where you place it. So I'll probably be using my brush, but I think if you're on the go, it's super convenient to use the applicator. So I think that they're both a win. As far as the coverage, it's definitely not full coverage. I had to go back in quite a few times to get the coverage that I like, but the end result, I was pleased. I was happy. The color is on the warm side, but I'm really happy with it and I'm good. Okay, so foundation is on. So I'm going to do the rest of my face. I'm going to do my concealer, my powder. I'm just going to do my normal regimen as I would do with any foundation that I'm trying for the first time or just wearing. So I'm going to do that, and then we will be back with some photographs with flash and natural light. So here it is in my natural light, and I feel like it photographs really pretty. You could definitely pick up the luminosity. There's definitely some shine on the forehead, and that is even with setting with loose powder. So beware, you will be luminous. And with the flash, same, I like it. It looks like there's a little bit of flashback, but I think it is my highlighter, concealer, my powders. I don't think it's the foundation, but I like it. I think it looks good. The day did get crazy and I did lose track of time, but I was able to grab a selfie at 4 p.m. for you guys so you could see how it is wearing. Here it is with natural light. I feel like it's wearing really well as far as like on a selfie mode. It doesn't really look that different. And here it is with the flash. I don't have lipstick on, that's worn off, but I still think it looks pretty similar to my 11:30 look, so not too shabby. All right, so we're back. It is 6:12. So it's been about 7 hours since I first started applying the foundation, and I really feel like it's held up super well. I'm kind of surprised just because it's luminous and I just really didn't know what to expect, but I feel like it really held up good. I'm happy with it. If I want to be nitpicky, if you look like super close to my face, which I don't even know if you could like pick it up, but I could tell I'm getting like, it looks like I'm shiny in certain areas, but I don't even feel shiny. I don't know. I think it's just the luminous foundation. I do have a normal skin type. My nose is a little on the oilier side, but I don't have like super problematic skin, so I do have a little bit more luck with like wear and stuff with foundations. So with that being said, I do think that my skin held up really well with this. I did notice, like I said, some like shining, a little bit like a little breakdown on my smile line, some like pores kind of peeking through like in this area, which is typically where you have larger pores. But all in all, I think this is a great foundation. I'm really happy with it. I would say that I can see myself using this in the winter time, the cooler, drier months when you want and need that moisture and that luminosity in your skin. This is a great foundation to use for that. As far as the summer months, I'll be honest, I'll be a little scared to rock this in the summer. So when you're sweating and you're out there on those streets, especially I live in Southern California, I don't know how this will hold up. I'll see in the summer. Or if you have oily skin, I would be a little cautious trying it or using it. I mean, I maybe like bake that shit and set it really good and see what you think, but that's just my personal opinion because I could definitely see some shine coming through. But I think it's a really pretty coverage. It feels good on the skin. It's light. I don't feel it. So I'm happy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you learned or, you know, got some good tidbits before you go out and purchase this. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one.